You know, the other day I was talking to a young DJ who wanted to get into some new things and try some new stuff, but was afraid to get going. I mean, he was afraid to begin trying. Can you believe that? I mean, I tried all of my stuff before I knew what I was doing. I mean, that's the only way I got good at anything. And nowadays, what I'm finding out from especially the younger generation of DJs and younger people, period, because I've got 2 teenage kids, is people aren't trying anything because they're afraid not to be good at it. Okay, so yeah, if you're going to be in my business, I'd like you to be good at it. You know, I'd like you to be serving the clients, the brides and grooms and the people out there in a really good way because you're really good at what you do. But you're not going to get good at what you do by sitting at home waiting to be good at what you do. So I'm going to give you something today. I'm going to give you permission to do something that someone should have given me permission to do a long time ago. Are you ready? I'm going to give you permission to make mistakes. Yeah, you really have to. I mean, when my kid comes home and she isn't doing any of her math problems because, hey, I can't do it because I don't want to do it wrong. I'm just astounded. I mean, how do you do anything right until you learn how to do a thing wrong, right? How do you DJ right unless you've DJ'd wrong? Every comedian I've ever talked to does open stages on a regular basis to find out what works and what doesn't. In other words, they're finding open stages to be wrong, to make mistakes, because you can't learn anything unless you make plenty of mistakes. Really. The first wedding that I ever did, I did it with record players and records and one turntable. Yeah, it was a big console. My dad's big radio turntable console with a microphone that had been wired differently so I could use my headphones as a microphone into the headphone jack. Now, list off the mistakes that I just made. I mean, I made tons of them. And that was before I even started to talk. And then I made tons of mistakes. And I was called out on them on a regular basis. But each mistake that I made, I learned from. So I'm giving you permission today. Permission to go out and make tons of mistakes. But do it face first, right? Don't do little mistakes. You learn little bits. Go out there and make the big mistakes. Make them and then come back and try it again, and then come back and make another one and try it again, because at some point you're going to figure out what you're doing, and your mistakes will turn into these glorious triumphs. And then people will be asking you, how did you do that? How did you do that? And you're going to think, boy, wouldn't it be nice if I could just give them an answer like, here, read my book or come and take my class. And yeah, you know, we try to do that. That's those of us who have been through it. But the truth of it is, you can take my workshop, and at the end of it, I'm going to say, run out there and make a lot of mistakes. Because the more mistakes you make, the bigger the mistakes, and the faster you start making them, the faster you're going to get better. What do you think of this? I'd love to know. I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and I will see you next week.